Hello everybody. Just Janine back again. And this time, as you see, I have a whole bunch of bracelets in front of me. And so this is another jewelry show. All stone beads, every last one of them. And what I say they are, they actually are. And I have various sizes. I make most of these. I see a handful that I didn't make out of the 50, but the rest of them I did make. I just ran out of time to finish up, so I borrowed some from my stock that other people have made. But anyway, I have 50 bracelets for you to look at here. I have just made these in the last couple days, and I put the best prices on them that I possibly could. And so if you would like to participate, I would totally appreciate you sending me your email address, and you can send it to my email address so that it is not public. And my email address is just Janine, so JUSTJENENE at yahoo.com. And you can send your email address there. It is for invoicing purposes, and if I can't invoice you, then I'm afraid you don't have a tray. And so if you do that, you get your email address to me, then you can go ahead and participate in the show. And so if there's something that you like, say maybe number 13, then you would just do sold 13. Your name comes up with it, and it is then yours. And so that is how easy it is. And so we are going to get started here. I don't want to take too much of your time, but I will say that these have been very popular bracelets. I have sold hundreds and hundreds. I guess I should have kept track better, but I have sold a lot of these, and I just wasn't happy with what was out there. And I'm fussy about my bracelets, so I normally have a whole bunch of them on, but I take them off because they're a distraction during the show. And so I have done a lot of research, and I have put together stones for particular reasons, and I have found that aventurine and howlite are an excellent anti-anxiety combination. Absolutely excellent. And there's a lot of things that each stone will do on their own, but anti-anxiety and very powerful. It is a bracelet that a lot of people like, and they come back and get them for their friends. And so this one happens to be green aventurine. It is 6 3/4 inch bracelet, and that's as small as I usually make them unless they are ordered. But I do make quite a few for kids, but they are to order. And this one is $9.75, and it is number 1. And number 2 is another green one, and I make them all different if I can. Creativity is really what I'm doing here. I like to create things, and when I can put together unique patterns and such, that's what I like to do. And so this one is also green aventurine. And by the way, that really helps the heart. It's very, very good for healing the heart. Excellent for keeping the whole room calm. You have howlite on, you should never get yelled at if you're wearing howlite. And this one is number 2 and is $10.25. Whoops. And number 3. Oops. Should have moved that a little closer to begin with. Number 3 is blue aventurine. Some people call it blue quartz, but it is blue aventurine. And on this particular bracelet, I put the many shades. It could be this dark, or it could be this light. But it's all blue aventurine, and it is excellent for anti-anxiety and highly recommended. And the blue will also connect with your throat chakra, thus making communication easier, better. You'll be understood, you'll understand, all good. And yet it is still excellent for anti-anxiety. Oh, and by the way, aventurine is wonderful for keeping away energy vampires, or at least not letting them steal your energy. Sometimes it's family and we have no choice. So this number 3 and 1025. Oh, and it's 7 1/4 inches, which is pretty average. I probably sell more of this length of bracelet than any other. 7 1/4, they're pretty close, but I think 7 1/4 is the one that most order. And we have another blue one. Blue aventurine and howlite, another anti-anxiety. This one is 7 1/2 inches. And by the way, I've seen plenty of guys wearing these bracelets too. So it's not just for the women, it works for everybody. And number 4 is 7 1/2 inches, as I said, and 1050. And then we have one more of those, and they call this purple aventurine. To me it's more brown, but it is called purple aventurine. This one is number 5. It is 7 inches and is $10. And number 6 has a stone everybody I'm sure is familiar with, the amethyst. Then we have some howlite, which was on the last bracelet, and then we have sodalite. And this combination is excellent for insomnia. Really, really good help for getting a better night's sleep, helps you get to sleep, helps you stay asleep. And it is number 6. This particular one is 7 inches and is $9. And I have 3 of those. Another one that helps with insomnia, helps you to get a better night's sleep. Beautiful howlite, beautiful sodalite, and of course the lovely amethyst. And these all stretch, and I make sure of it. And number 7 is 7 inches and is $9. I get really great feedback on my bracelets, and people have traveled quite a ways to come and get them, try them on first. Look at what I got. It's hard to keep up with them. Number 8, we have the same trio. This bracelet is 7 1/4 inches and is $9.25. The next bracelet, this one is for jeepers. It calms down inflammation. And so what we have here, aventurine, howlite, so you know that's going to help with anti-anxiety. And then we add moss agate. And the moss agate with these other two calms down inflammation within the body. So if that is something that you deal with and don't want to be taking as many pharmaceuticals, maybe this can help you. Number 9, 7 inches, and $9.50. Number 10 is a second one of the anti-inflammatory. So many people get help with stones, just so many. This one, 7 inches, it's number 10, and is $9.50. And then, I don't see as many people that have acne problems as once did, but this is a bracelet. If other things aren't working, it's pretty too. This is amethyst, this is lavender jade, and this is selenite. And this combination helps calm down acne. It is number 11. It's 6 3/4 inches and is $10.75. I have a second one of those, different size, different pattern, same stones, amethyst, lavender jade, and selenite. It's number 12, 7 1/4 inches, and $11.25. And by the way, selenite you should never get wet. It does not like getting wet. Good to know. Alright, the next ones here are by request, and this is help with menopause. And this bracelet has citrine, it's a lighter yellow. These are carnelian. And we also have garnet. The garnet is super dark, but you can see the red in it, the red sparkles. Garnet does so many things, I don't even know where to begin. It's just an amazing stone as far as metaphysical properties. And you can always put in on search metaphysical properties for whatever stone you want, and it will bring you a plethora of information. So it's always available. You can get tons of information, and you can tell these citrine have not been heat treated, because if they were, they'd be solid dark yellow, and they are not. Those are natural. And the citrine is also known as the money stone, and it never needs to be cleared. It just keeps on working. And then we have carnelian, that helps prevent accidents, as well as connecting with this connects with the sacral chakra, this connects with the solar plexus, this connects with the root. And so the lower part of the body is where you need the help balance things out during menopause. And 7 inches, it's number 13 and is $11. And I do have 4 of those. I try to just make them in different sizes, but that doesn't always work out. Kind of depends upon the pattern. And so this one, same stones. We have carnelian, we have citrine, we have garnet. And it's number 14, 7 inches, and $11. Oh, that is a nice carnelian. Some nice ones with stripes in there. Adds a little extra strength. An eye on that one. And number 15, another one. This one, though, has moonstone, and it is really, really nice with, we have the flash in those. They're beautiful. And this one also helps with menopause. This one is 6 3/4 inches. It is number 15 and is $10.75. And I have one more like that one, number 16. Another one with garnet, carnelian, and moonstone. This is the rainbow moonstone. It is some really nice beads. And when you expect quality beads, they don't come cheap. There's a lot of moonstone out there that has no flash at all. And most people don't realize that. That's true. A lot of opal too. And so number 16 is 7 1/2 inches and $11.50. And then this one is blue goldstone, quartz crystal, and green green goldstone. Excuse me. And this one is, the blue goldstone is so perfect for empaths. If you get overwhelmed in a room full of people because of the energy, it's just too much, picking up everybody's vibe, blue goldstone is what you need. Now a lot of people think, oh, that's fake. It isn't fake. It's put together, that is true. It is enhanced by man, but it has great metaphysical properties, and the monks started putting this together back in the 1600s. And it is quartz, and it is minerals, and which quartz is a mineral too, and that is why it looks the way it looks. There's different minerals that make it the color it is. And then of course the crystals here just make it more. It intensifies. But the green is really good for achieving goals. And so if you are an empath and one of your goals is to be able to have a life and go places where there's other people, well, here you go. This is a perfect bracelet for you. This one is 7 1/4 inches and is $11.25, and it's number 17. And I have 2 of those. Here's number 18. And these are like even more gorgeous in the sun. Absolutely beautiful, and a lot of good metaphysical properties. And of course this dark blue would connect with the third eye, the green, the heart, the crown or above, and this one is 7 inches. It's number 18, and it's $11. Oh, I guess I should do it that way. And then I have some for the back. This one helps with back problems in general. These are all petrified wood. And those are some really beautiful petrified wood. The dark one, those are the rarest. And then we also have sunstone and obsidian. And I see the sunstone's not giving a lot of flash, although I did pick out not the orangish ones. But out in the sun, you will see flash within it. It's a cousin to labradorite, so there will be flash. And then the obsidian in there. And this one is 7 inches. It's number 19, and it's $11. Number 20, very similar, same 3 stones. We have the petrified wood, the obsidian, and the sunstone. This one is 7 inches. It's number 20, and it's $11. And these next 3 are for the low back and hips in particular. I think it would help the whole back, but if the low back and the hips are what are causing you pain, these are what I would recommend. And so helps hips and low back. This one is number 7 inches and $21. And what we have in it, the bigger beads here, those are black onyx. The smaller black beads are black jasper. Then we have petrified wood and hematite. And this combination, very good for the low back. And be sure to do some stretches, because that's just going to help in general. But number 21, this bracelet is 7 inches and is $12.50. I have 2 more of those. Oops, number 22. And this one's 7 1/4 inches. And we have the black onyx, the black jasper, the petrified wood, and the hematite. And this one's a really good grounding bracelet too. So if you don't have time to get grounded every day or whatever, this is a great grounding tool. It'll help you to be grounded and stay grounded. Number 22, 7 1/4 inches, and $12.75. And the last of the low back ones, this one is 7 1/2 inches. We have the same stones. We have the black onyx, the black jasper, petrified wood, and hematite. This one is number 23 and is $13. Now we'll go to the next tray. This one, black jade is got so much going for it, it's unbelievable. It is an incredibly cool stone, and it's actually gray serpentine that has been dyed, but by doing that it has made marvelous metaphysical. And I had promised I wouldn't talk on and on about metaphysical on this particular show, but black jade, let me tell you, there is a lot of great stuff that it offers. And then we have selenite in there, and so I think it's just a pretty bracelet, black and white. You can't go wrong with black and white. I sell a lot of tuxedo agates because they're beautiful black and white. So this one's number 24. It's 6 3/4 inches, and it is $11. And I made a few of these because I got in an order of the black jade beads, and I wanted to get some out in the display, and so I went a little crazy here. But it gives you the opportunity to pick what you like, because these are mostly different. I think I made every one of them a different pattern. That's what started the creativity right there. That's what started it. And this one is black jade and selenite, of course, 7 inches. It's number 25 and is $11. And let me tell you, quality selenite is not cheap in beads, that's for sure. But it's because it is very delicate and brittle. And so I'm sure that they probably pitch a lot of them. They just don't measure up. This one is 7 1/4 inches and is $11.25 and is under number 26. I have 3 more. I made half a dozen of these, various sizes. This one happens to be a 7 1/4. And so measure your wrist. You know, use a string or something and measure your wrist so that it fits you right. You don't want it to be too tight. You don't want it to be too loose. And, yep, that's all it takes is just measure ahead of time. Stop the tape. Measure your wrist. 27 is $11.25. Two more. And this one's 7 1/2 inches. I want to show you the pattern. And this one is $11.50 and is number 28. Number 29 is the last with selenite. And then I have some coming with fire and ice. This one's 7 1/2 inches. It's number 29. And it's $11.50. I just like how elegant it looks. Black and white is a great combination, I think, in jewelry. And then this is almost black and white. Still have the black jade, but then we have fire and ice. And this is natural fire and ice. And how this is created, this is quartz. When it's in its pocket, it got super hot, and then it got super cold, and that is how we end up with fire and ice. Now there is a man-made version. They call it dragon vein, and they heat up the quartz and they chill it, and so that's how they do that. And they usually dye those. Fire and ice, I have seen it with angel aura, but I have never seen it dyed. So number 30 is 6 3/4 inches and $11. I was so happy to be able to get these beads. At first I could only get tumbles in the fire and ice. Then I could get obelisks. Then I couldn't get obelisks. Then I got some bracelets, and then I got some more tumbles. It's just that they're always out of stock. And finally got beads. So happy. Now I can make my own. I ordered the limit. So number 30 and $11. And I have a variety of these in a variety of sizes. This one's a 7-inch. It's number 31. and it's $11. Number 32. It's a 7¼ inches. It's number 32, and it's $11.25. We have 2 more retrogrades coming this month, so I will be getting those posted as quickly as I can. We have Mercury and Uranus. This one is 7¼ inches. It's number 33, and it's $11.25. Two more. Yes, that would help. There we go. This one's 7½ inches. The sun really makes the rainbows come out in these. They are absolutely full of rainbows. And rainbows promote hope, happiness, optimism, and they awaken us to the beauty of nature. And one more of the Fire Nice and Black Jade. This one's 7½ inches. It's number 35, and it's $11.50. Number 36 is taking the anti-anxiety bracelets up a notch and making them emotional healing bracelets. And so we have, and it's more pink. This is actually rose quartz, and all of them are pink. Just not really seeing that on the camera, unfortunately. Yes, they are pink. And so we have the Howlite, we have the Aventurine, and we have rose quartz. And it needs to be green Aventurine to be used for emotional healing, because this is the heart chakra, the physical side and the emotional side. And so this will definitely help heal the heart. And it's also anti-anxiety. So, win-win. I put a good deal on these, the best I possibly can all the time, because if someone needs emotional healing, I want to help if I can. Here we go. It's number 36 and $9.25. And I swear, those are more pink than they look. And I also have tons of other bracelets in the store. All kinds, just about any stone I can get a bracelet for. If I don't make it, I have it. I get every one I can. It's easier to wear a bracelet. Alright, this one is for emotional healing and anti-anxiety. Oh, and on the back, oh, I didn't write it on there. I definitely will. I usually have it listed out what the stones are. And as I said, green aventurine, howlite, and rose quartz. And this one's 7 inches and just $9. $38. I think I made 4 of those. And as soon as the show's over, these will be hung out in the shop, and they will go like mad crazy. Some people buy 10 of them at a time. They're great gifts, and they go like hotcakes. So number 38 emotional healing, aventurine, howlite, and rose quartz. And this one is $9.25. One more. Number 39. This one is 7 1/4. Emotional healing and anti-anxiety, and keep the energy vampires away and keep everything calm. This one has so many things going for it. So 7 1/4 inches, number 39, and $9.25. And I love creating, but gotta throw in some of these too, because I do have the skull lovers, and so I had to do a bracelet with skulls. And it just so happened I thought it would look really good with this carnelian. And carnelian helps prevent accidents. These are all 8mm beads. The other bracelets you saw were 6mm beads. And except for these three, these are bigger. This is, alright, my goodness, I can't believe I'm not thinking of the name. Magnesite is what it is. It's very much like howlite, very calming, very peaceful stone. And then we have, I listed everything here. We have black onyx, that's the big black beads. We have magnesite, we have aventurine, and we have carnelian. So with the aventurine here, that means no energy vampires. And this one is number 40, and is 7 1/4 inches. And the price is not on it. This one was 14. Can't believe I missed the price on one of them. That's what happens when I get interrupted when I'm doing this kind of stuff. I miss the price on this one too. Oh, no, that last one, I stand corrected. That one is 13. This one is 14. I better write that on there right now since I didn't remember. My goodness. Alright, put it right on there so we don't forget in the future. And this one is a little bigger. This one's 8 inches. Another beautiful carnelian on there. Turns out it's Halloween colors with the skulls. But that's just how it worked out. I needed to have things that match that carnelian. And the red aventurine, that's what this is called, even though it really is orange. Some call it yellow, but it's orange. It is not red. A few of them are kind of yellow, but mostly orange. And this one is 8 inches and is $14. And I have a few more here for you. This one is lodestone, which is the strongest magnet there is. It's natural. It's a natural magnet, super strong magnet. And I know a lot of people like to wear magnets for various reasons. And then we have fluorite with it, purple and green, and both attract love. And the lodestone actually attracts everything that you want. So, and then the fluorite attracts love. So there you go. Number 42. This one is 7 inches and is $10. And right at the moment, the sun is shining right in my eyes. I didn't expect that already. Alright, we have another one of those that are fluorite and lodestone that attract love. And whatever you want with the lodestone. And number 43 is 7 inches and $10. I have one more of those. Lodestone. This one has a very special piece of fluorite. And this one's number 44. It's 7 1/4 inches and it's $12. And this is the last one that I made this week. And this one's lodestone with, these are black tourmaline in quartz. Those are rudels. This by itself helps heal nerve pathways. It's excellent for neuropathy. And the lodestone draws strong healing, and so between the two you certainly can heal nerve damage. You just need to stay with it, stay consistent, and I did it. I know it's possible, and I did it with just the rutilated quartz. So black tourmaline, rutils in quartz, lodestone combination should work really, really good. Attracts strong healing for neuropathy. And 7 inches and $10. And I wanted to round it off to 50, and so I just do not have time to make any more. And so I have a few others. This is really, I mean, gals can wear it most certainly, but guys generally buy these. They're bigger, they're a little heavier, and they are lodestone. They also are very stretchy, and it's number 46 and $12. Number 47 is the same as that one. Number 47 is $12. And I can't make these to size. They are already done. And here's another lodestone. I would guess this one, let me put it on. I guess this one to be, oh geez, probably an 8 inch. This one's different than the other one. Few shapes in there. Not as heavy as the last one. That's number 48 and $10. And I had just one of each of these left in the shop, so they are in this show. And that is what I call pale amethyst. This is the color that would connect with the crown, and this is the color that connects with the third eye. So the whole bracelet is amethyst, except for the little spacer beads. And without them, it probably wouldn't be very comfortable. And this one is number 49 and is $14. And one more bracelet. This one's also amethyst. It has some smoky quartz in it. So smoky is about stamina and endurance. It is nature's energy plant. It keeps you going all the time. And this beautiful bracelet, really nice amethyst, stretchy, is number 50 and is $14. And I want to thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. I am doing videos in an attempt to get on YouTube doing my live shows. Not working out great with Facebook, so I would like to move on over to YouTube. So look for lots of postings coming up. Every spare minute I have, I'm posting again. And also run a rock shop in Baldwin, so I have a plate full. But I want to thank you so much for tuning in. If you like the content, please hit the thumbs up. That is much appreciated. Please leave a comment if you would like any of these bracelets sold in the number. And if you have any questions, you now have my email, justjanine@yahoo.com. And I'll be looking for some information on the upcoming retrogrades within the next week, because these are pretty serious retrogrades, and I think we need to be prepared. So again, thank you so very much, and you have yourself a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll be back soon. Bye-bye now.